How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the TaeVi uals podcast. Once again, we back with some sports talk. I got a special buddy, sports guru. You heard me? Got my he ran the Chicago Cubs. I told him with it, but we got my man in here, J23. You dig? We about to talk about a lot of subjects today. I'm glad he on here because we talking NBA today, all NBA, because we NBA type of dudes. You dig? So, and we love our NBA. So, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm good. As cold as your girl telling you couldn't get none last night, but you know, feel good.
Oh man,
feel good.
All right, we about to get into a heavily discussed topic throughout the sports world, but we're gonna bring our perspective. Well, a bunch of topics, but we're gonna bring our perspective and spin on things and discussion. And our first heavily discussed topic is all-time starting five to win a championship. Heard, to win a championship. We not creating a fantasy starting five, just putting players together. We putting a team together to think of who we think will win a championship. Will my five beat his five? Will my five beat other top fives ever? Now, we going to get into it. Now, start off with your top five. We can start off player by player. Who running a point for you?
All time?
Mm-hmm.
All time. The most phenomenal point guard I have seen with the dribble moves.
Oh, hold on.
Allen Iverson.
All right.
AI.
Are you going positionless? Are you going position by position?
I'm going as far as position to scheme. Because I would say
do each one of your players, are they at their right position that they played throughout their career?
For this year.
All right. So you starting off with AI. Why you pick AI?
When I first watched AI, the first highlight I ever saw was him crossing over Jordan. Now, I remind you that was an old Jordan, so I give him a little credit, but from that point on, he did it to everybody.
All right.
He didn't just say, I'm about to go against the best competition and show out. He made that his game. Nobody in the league could check him, and if you do give him a better team, he wins a championship.
All right, so you went with Iverson out of the small guys you have.
Yeah.
Now, they have Curry. They got Chris Paul. They got Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, the point guard. And a lot of people don't see Allen as a point guard. They see him as a two. Even though he just was small, they see him as a point guard. So, with my point guard, I went with the best point guard, I think, ever, LeBron James.
He going to be on this list twice.
I went with LeBron James as the point guard. It's just because it's unfair. With my team, I went positionless. You're going to hear a little bit more about him. But with LeBron, I feel like it's just an advantage of how the team I got set up. There's no way Allen Iverson will be able to check no one on my team without being exploited. And I feel guys on my team can check Allen Iverson. At least stay in front of him and contain him. But he can't do nothing. It's a mismatch every time down the court with LeBron at the point guard. So go with your two.
Well, of course, your airness. Jordan.
Kobe?
Jordan.
Oh.
Jordan.
Same. We don't even got to spend too much time on that one because that's self-explanatory. Yeah. I got Jordan as my two guard as well, which I feel he going to be able to run around and check some of the point guards for me. You go ahead with your three.
The baddest white boy I ever saw, Larry Bird.
I took Larry out last second.
Well, he too clutch.
I took Larry out.
He missed one clutch shot in a clutch moment. Just one.
I took Larry out for my guy KD, man. I took Larry out for KD. I feel KD is just a different level Larry. That's how I feel basically without the passing ability. I think Larry is a better passer, but KD is just a whole different elite scorer. And with LeBron kicking it to him and Jordan on the wings, I feel it could be different. And either KD could play my power forward up, small forward, because on to the next player.
Well, if you get to that full,
I got Kawhi Leonard, but he ain't going to play the full, of course. But that's why I got positionless. We switching everything.
All right.
We switching everything. I got Kawhi, and I took Larry out I said for KD, but KD was going to stand. It was either between Kawhi and Larry, and I went with Kawhi because I like his defense, and he just can fit in any scheme. He don't need the ball in his hand too much.
That's true.
And that's why I picked him.
Good
yeah, it's no fault. This is an all-time team. Yeah. You can't go bad with nobody. Nah. But I went with Kawhi, and I'm kind of biased because, the new NBA. I'm 22, and I've been watching the NBA hard since really knowing what I'm looking at is since probably 2006. So I ain't really see Larry all that play. I just can watch highlights. I wasn't there watching him every game after game. How I watch Kawhi, KD.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And LeBron. So who you went with at your four?
My four, Tim Duncan.
I felt you're an old school type dude, bro.
I mean, I like that rugged style of basketball where
greatest power forward whatever.
A lot of pizzazz. We don't need a lot of flash.
Just getting it done.
Get it to the post. Easy bucket.
You feel Tim the greatest power forward all the time? You got him as your forward.
Now, but AD will be.
Think so? Yeah. Who you think after Tim right now though? A little bit off subject, but they got Dirk, KG, Karl Malone. Who after him? Chris Webber.
I'm gonna have to go with Dirk. Dirk didn't call.
Mm-hmm. It'll be called because he had the They not second because they don't have the ring. Carl and Charles.
Nah, it's just
you
game.
You
wise.
Really feel Dirk is better than him.
Yeah, game wise.
All right. Now to finish it off, who playing the 5 spot?
Big
Diesel. I don't like your team.
Big Shaq Diesel.
They don't fit. Who's stretching the flow?
We gonna run the post a lot.
AI.
It's gonna be an inside out game.
You got AI. And who is your passer? Larry Bird, the best passer on your team.
For one, let me correct you. Our top 3 could all pass the ball.
They do not pass though.
Yes, they do. Jordan could pass. Jordan had people
I didn't say they
too.
can't pass. I said they don't pass.
Well, that's why I'm gonna change the fuck. Look, I'm gonna put y'all together.
Man, you don't have no flow spacing. But I will say your team will dominate me in the post.
I'm saying,
my team.
That's all I'm worried about.
But I went with the center Kareem. I needed some hype. I needed some skill. We can give it to him in the post when we want.
We could get a lot of rebounds. He'll probably rebound.
I needed that 7-footer. I was gonna go with Shaq, but I didn't go with him because the free throws. I need solid free throws. At the end of the game, I need free throws to be knocked down. The shakiest free throw shooter I got is LeBron. That's good with me though. That's good with me because he's not gonna have the ball at the end. He's gonna be distributing. Right. We're gonna give it to KD. We're gonna give it to Jordan. Give it to Kawhi.
I mean, that's the plan too.
I know that you don't have LeBron.
Inside out. I didn't want clash. Like I told, I didn't want clash lists because I feel like I want to get people something to look at. Like, oh, they just using Jordan, AD on both lists. No.
All right, so don't get on him, y'all. He don't have LeBron because he knew I was gonna get LeBron. We don't know each other lists either.
Yeah, but I knew.
Yeah, he know I'm a LeBron fan, so he knew I was gonna. I know he a Jordan fan, but I still put Jordan on mine out of respect to Mr. Last Dance, you dig?
And LeBron is on a list. He's just not on my all-time list.
Right. Now, speaking of the list he is on, we're going to clarify our top 5, then move on to the next topic. And our top 5, well, our all-time starting 5, what we did to make it clear. He got Allen Iverson at the 1, Jordan at the 2, Bird at the 3, Big Duncan, and Big Shaq at the 5. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that lineup. All time to win a championship.
Paint dominant.
It is paint dominant, but I see no shooters anywhere but Larry.
Inside
and Jordan.
out.
And Jordan is a reliable shooter. Yes. Allen Iverson and Jordan is a reliable
off the ball
mid-range
shooters at that.
There is. I give him that, but I don't see no floor stretchers. And it's gonna be trouble when y'all get down, I think. My team, I got Jordan, I got LeBron. LeBron running the point. I got Jordan at the 2. You could put Kawhi, KD at the 3, or 4, and I got Kareem at the 5. Kareem can't shoot worth the lick, but we don't need all that. We got 4 shooters to help him out. We playing 4 out and 1 in.
But look. One more thing I want to add about this list. If you look at this list, mine is, I would say, AI era. You talking about defense.
Yours is all the players is in the same era you got.
You talking
except
about
for
85
Larry.
point averages games. Like, you're not talking about going to 100.
Not even that. 75.
70. I was about to say. So you talk about a lot of defense on the court as well. And
who would you say the best? Well, Jordan is the best defender on that team. Yes.
Yeah.
don't even.
He could probably stretch out to the 4, Jordan.
What, playing 4? He can play 4s nowadays.
Because if you got Kawhi at 4,
he definitely. He could play. He could check. I think Jordan can match up with any player I got except for Kareem.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But all 5 were all-time starting 5 list. All-time starting 5. That's not our all-time starting 5
We might gotta hook this up on 2K to really show. Cause
we
can
do that.
We might have to do that.
We're gonna bring that to y'all. We're gonna bring that to y'all, and I'm gonna kill him. He gonna be mad when he can't shoot.
It had to be serious. I told him I think serious minded. One game don't
7.
do nothing in
One
basketball.
game gonna do nothing because he blow me out. Next game I come beat him. So that don't mean nothing. That's why it's a series to see who was the best.
Yeah.
But once again, that's our team. That's our all-time starting 5 teams, not our all-time starting 5 players. So he don't think AI, Shaq, Tim Duncan, Larry Bird, and Michael Jordan is his top 5 players ever. That's just his team, who he would put together. Yeah. And it might change. You never know. He might swap in and swap some people out. And I might feel the same too, because these are not my top 5 players ever.
Honorable mentions on this list.
6 man. Give him 1 6 man who just came, who didn't make the cut.
I'm gonna stick the paint diamond to Sean Kemp. People sleep on Sean.
Hell no.
People sleep on Sean
Not
Kemp.
in the all-time starting 5, bro. Come on.
He's my 6.
6 man. They got way better 6 men.
They do. But I'm gonna go with Sean.
All right, man. Like I said,
he too much down this. Get him off T. He too much down this. I
left Larry out. But since I love this NBA nowadays. Before Larry, just to help my pain out, I would put Giannis in there. Even though I don't like Giannis' free throws and his ability to stretch the floor, I'm just trying to show up the paint. And I love the new NBA because it's easy for me to throw in, it's easy for me to throw in Kyrie, Steph Curry, Dame.
Yeah, that's what I say.
But I don't want to put them in there because I don't want to be liable on defense when it comes to that fourth quarter. I don't want nobody to take advantage.
That's going to win.
Yeah, but I can put them in because you got AI. So I can put Curry in. Even though you're going to seek out that switch, Jordan going to seek it out and put him in the post all day.
All day.
We can do the same thing to AI.
Oh, we can do the ISO. I don't think nobody nowadays could check Allen Iverson in his prime either.
Nobody. It's just like I feel like it's a dude with way better handles in the league right now. Of course, Kyrie. Yeah. To me.
Yeah.
But we're going to get to our top 5 current players. Top 5 current players in the NBA now, today, February 15th, 2021. Who are your top 5 current players right now?
Position?
Not position. In the league. Who would you pick to start your team 1 through 5 right now?
Steph.
Steph is your number 1 player.
Number 1 pick. At point guard.
No, not point guard. No, player. To start a franchise with. Who you feel is the best players? Not picking the starting 5 current.
Of course, LeBron, of course.
All right. Who number 2?
To start a franchise with?
Yeah. Luka number 2.
Trae
Young.
Trae. Yeah.
3.
Steph.
You like little niggas.
And Durant.
Oh, excuse me for saying that, y'all. You like Lil guys.
I like a point guard just because he's Lil gonna go out there and have a big game and play big. But
will that translate to wins? Because all them guys you names is not pretty much winning right now. The Lil dude, the point guards.
They're not.
Luka is not the same size as Trey and Steph, but they in that same boat because he played the same position.
I was about to say, yeah. But, I mean, looking at the game, you got extraordinary talent all over. Mm-hmm. And I think, for the most part, in NBA history, this has probably been this talented league. You mean talented field league?
Mm-hmm. Talking to Mike?
Meaning, you might think you the best team as far as with LA, but you go against somebody like Utah, they got a team. Mm-hmm. You go against somebody like Denver, they got a team. So it's like the race right now, as far as like why it's still early and these guys aren't winning. But when you look at playoffs, so mine is Luka, because he still have yet to show up. But you look at playoffs,
Trae Young
haven't been there. He haven't been there. But I think those 2 guys are going. Mm-hmm. Luka been, but I think he's gonna make a deeper run this year or try to. Like I said, Trae, I think he's the future as far as for Atlanta, as far as future point guards.
Yeah, he's the future for Atlanta. Not
he gonna be
the all-time popular.
He gonna be future point guard worthy.
He is.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he gonna be top 5 point guard worthy. I think he can crack the top 5 now. I would say. Steph, Dame, Kyrie, Chris Paul. I don't know if you'll put Russ in there.
I was about to say Russ.
I pick Trae Young over Russ right now. I probably would pick Trae Young. Yes. I have to pick him over with the jumper.
Because, I mean, I like Russ Brook because how he attacks.
Yeah, everybody like his tenacity and his line stop. But that doesn't do it for me. It ain't enough for me. It need to be productivity. I need somebody who can knock the shot down at the end. And
When they
Russ
need
proved
to.
he could do that, but he didn't prove it.
Not a high percentage.
Yeah, he did it with OKC in his MVP season. He was doing it all year, but he got to prove he could do it with another top tier player and win,
Right.
which hasn't been done yet.
I don't think Bill.
Yeah, Bill will be out
He's
soon.
amazing, but I don't think
He'll
he
be
the
out
one.
soon. He'll be gone. But my top 5 is simple: LeBron, KD, Kawhi. I'm going as you see the pattern. It's all wings in size. So LeBron, KD, Kawhi, Giannis is 5, and I will go. I don't want to say Giannis is 5. Harden is 4, and it's hard for me to pick 5. I probably would stick Giannis at 5. Probably. It's hard for me though.
Steph, James Harden, LeBron James, AD, and Joel Embiid.
That as centers, as your starting 5 today.
I'm starting 5 today. Now I was thinking Embiid and Jokic.
I would pick Jokic
But
over
I
Embiid.
take Embiid
over injury history. Just me.
Yeah,
I'll pick Jokic.
That's
over.
probably the only thing, but I take Embiid because
But
when
the
he do
productivity
got it
is
going.
there. Yeah, the thing
stop
is
it.
though, Embiid is a way better defensive player. Like Embiid can contain Jokic. Jokic cannot contain Embiid at all.
He'll just have to hope for Embiid to miss.
Yes, that's where the difference is. Embiid, but I would still take kind of Jokic because I feel even though they put up like the same type of numbers, even though Jokic is a way better passer.
Way better passer, yeah.
It's just like I feel Jokic's effect on the offensive end is just way different. It's like he affected the game different when he had a ball. It's like
I would say that too because you see it more than in Philly.
yeah, like look, Embiid can kill you on the ISO on the block. Defensively, he can take over games, but Jokic just even when he don't have the ball, he still calls
still
rush. He's
making a
like
presence,
a big Steph Curry on the court. Like you know how Curry move without the ball and
you gotta follow him.
Yeah,
you gotta keep your eyes on.
You could be looking over there. He get somebody an open layup. Jokic, when he got the ball, man, he just flipping it to anybody, dog.
Yeah, I say the best big man passer in the game right now.
Yeah, he definitely is. He like I don't know, but they call him what's the Demontis Sabonis dad who played for Portland.
Sabonis, that's all.
His name Sabonis. I forgot his first name.
I forgot his first name.
But from our current, that was our current top 5 players, which I said LeBron, Kawhi, KD, Harden, and I squeezed Giannis in there at 5th. I would put Curry in there, but I just would take the size over that. If I had a game 7, I would say this. If I had a game 7 and I had to pick between Giannis and Curry, I would pick Curry. That's what I would say when it comes down to it. I'll pick Curry before Giannis in the game 7 because, again, the free throws, man. I would take Curry stretching the flow. But over 80-game series on teams by themselves, I would pick Giannis right now. A couple years back, it was Curry. But Curry, he been injured the whole last season. He coming back this year. His team not there.
His team trying to help.
Clay not there, so he carrying on his back and that way on him a lot.
And if some kind of way they was to reach the playoff at a
18?
Because I think they'll need to go up. And then what I'm trying to say
they're going to be in a play-in. They're not going to go up.
Good enough individually.
They're not going to go up. They're not going to be a 6 seed.
In the MVP talk, but
yeah,
team
he
success
could.
is
Russ
not going
made
to
it.
help him.
Russ
Team
got the
success not gonna help him.
MVP but he averaged a triple-double.
Yeah, he was doing that. Oscar Robertson, record-breaking year. But
nah, he mentioned this too, guys. Trey and Luka, which brings us to the next topic. The famous draft of the swap of Luka and Trey with the Hawks and Dallas draft picks. He thinks, we had a discussion off topic yesterday, but he thinks Trey Young will have a better career. The question is, who will have a better career individually? He likes to individually just stats and them by themselves, but I like to tell him individually means impact of success.
I agree.
Going into the playoffs,
they both the stars of their team.
Yeah, but you likes to disregard impact and why the Mavs have been better because of Luka and why the Hawks haven't been better because they don't have a team around Trey, correct?
That's true. But they doing it through the draft. Something I wouldn't say Dallas has done a lot. A lot of their team came out of free agency. Porzingis, Tim Hardaway Jr.
No, that's trades. They traded for both of them.
Well,
so They doing anything through trades to get Luka some help. They developed Dorian Finney-Smith. They just traded for Josh Richardson. They got wing talent to help Luka for his deficiencies. Because he don't play defense. Everybody know this.
Yeah.
So they got three defensive wings. Josh Richardson.
Neither guys play defense.
Yeah, but Trey
scrappy.
He don't play defense because of his size. He limited. Right. Luka has size and he doesn't play defense. So Trey kind of got an excuse, right? But when offense comes, both don't want that ball.
Both
no matter how defense they play.
And that's why I say the comparison. If you look at as far as GM minded, when they made the trade, it wasn't like the comparison was overwhelming. Like, oh, Luka gonna be way better than Trey, or nah, Trey ain't as good as Luka. So it was you looking at two guys who basically kind of have the same skill set. Mm-hmm. But looking at Trey coming out when he was shooting a three, I think that's what scared teams off a lot. Like, oh, he gonna try to come and be Curry, putting up all these.
A lot of people compare him to Curry though. He's like a Curry, but I feel like a lot of people thought Luka was gonna be better, especially after the first season, because the numbers he was putting up, and
it was like he was already in the league.
Right. It was like because he came and and the Hawks was just losing badly, so that's why
Trey was trying to get it going.
Yeah, Luka was getting wins and getting some nice wins and putting up some triple doubles. So that's why I felt a lot of people not jumped off the Trae Young train, but hopped on the Luka train. Right. And once Trae get in the playoffs and he go through a 7-game series and people watch him every day, everybody just know he a good player now. But once you get in the playoffs, everybody be like, damn, he really good. Right. Just like Jamal Murray last year against the Lakers.
Right.
Not even against the Lakers, against Utah when they were dropping 50 against Donovan Mitchell. People like, damn, he driving 50. Then he got to the Lakers. He was lighting them up. When you get in that playoffs, it's different. People really see your talent.
You got more lights, more of the camera focus on you.
They see you every day in and day out. Mm-hmm. But what you think their careers will end up like, Luka and Trey? What you feel? You think both of them? This kind of early to say, but I feel like a lot of people be Hall of Famers in the NBA. But do you feel both of them will make the Hall of Fame?
Yes, depending on health.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on health. Because I see both of those guys got room to grow. Mm-hmm. Like, Trey could be more, even though to me, he is the traditional point guard, but he could be more point guard.
Point guard oriented.
Yeah.
Even though he gets assists, you feel he could be like more of Curry. Like, Curry plays all ball. Trae Young more on ball right now.
But like you said, I agree with that. Like, that requires team help. Like, he has a nice young team, like I said. Cameron Reddish, Hunter, Collins, Capella is there to help out in that paint. I ain't gonna say that's the center
John Collins thing though. John Collins on the trade block right now. Yeah, they, looking for a high lottery pick.
Well, I mean
that's because he
comes with value.
He didn't sign his extension. He wanted more money than I think what they offered him this offseason. I think they offered. I don't know, this allegedly 4-year, $98 million. I think that's what I saw, but I think he wanted more of a max.
He turned that down?
Yeah, I think he wanted more of a max, like the De'Aaron Fox contract. You know how everybody was up for the contract this offseason. Kuzma, Lonzo.
Getting them super maxes.
Yeah, on them rookie deals. But I think both, I don't know. I don't want to say Hall of Fame this early, but how the NBA going, like, these dudes going to be averaging 35 in about 5 years.
Yeah, that's why I said it's going to be a thing to talk about for years to come. Because we're going to always go back to the swap. Now, another thing I did want to add, Dallas never did good with point guards. They drafted and they have obtained decent point guards.
They last good point
guard. Steve
Nash.
Terry. They drafted Steve Nash.
Oh, they traded
him and Dirk. Traded him. But
you don't look at Luka as a point guard. We had this discussion.
He does point guard type of things.
He's a point guard. You don't think he's a point guard, but he a point guard.
They let Giannis run up the court with the ball.
Yeah, but he not a point guard. He doesn't do point guard duties.
But he just come from taking out and drive
down. Giannis is straightforward. He a straightforward player. He up and down.
Up and down, yeah.
And he not going side to side. Luka can do everything a point guard needs to do. Giannis cannot make the type of passes Luka can make consistently.
But you label him a point guard because Bronson is your next best point guard.
No, Bronson is off the bench.
Exactly. Because if he was a true point guard, you wouldn't have the ball and Luka has so much. You have him go and make a play, and then if you do have him,
why you don't have the ball in the best playmaker hands? He the
Why?
best playmaker that he have.
so he's gonna go down there and score every point that he touches the rock.
No, playmaker. He makes
I
plays for other
get
people,
that.
not best scorer.
But
even though he's the best
Who
scorer
is he
too.
passing the ball to?
Tim Hardaway, Josh Richardson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Porzingis, Jalen Brunson, them type of
That's what I'm
players.
saying.
Maxi
Okay.
Kleber, who can make
Who's gonna
shots.
pass the ball to him?
Well, Josh Richardson played some point guard in Miami. Jalen Brunson can get the ball to him. But that's the thing with Luka. This is what I feel. I don't feel like people can make plays for him, but this is why I feel he has to get better, playing off ball better. I feel he too ball dominant right now. And
That's
that
what
goes
I
on
agree.
coaches as well. You have to if he not handling the ball, he just standing around. That's what Luka
agree.
do.
He
And
do.
that's how I feel like with Harden. Harden the same way like that.
Yeah.
He tried to move a little bit last season, but because Russell couldn't shoot and he had to move, had the space to flow. But that's how I feel with these superstars. Some superstars, because other superstars move better off the ball and they've been working for them. Some ball dominant players move good.
I mean, the best off-ball players to me, the best is injured.
the
The
best-
Clay.
Yeah, but he not the superstar. The best superstar is
And that's
Steph
what I was
Curry.
about to say. I don't think you have a superstar that does that though.
That's Steph Curry.
Port,
He
maybe
definitely do
Lillard.
it. No.
Lillard.
No, not Lillard. Lillard could do it, but
Lillard
I feel
don't
like
have a
him
team.
and
with him
CJ
and CJ.
Him
yeah.
and CJ, I feel like they take turns and they bounce off each other a lot of time.
Yeah.
But Lillard can play just like Curry, but I think it's just all go to coaching staff. 'Cause
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, a lot of people get on Steve Kerr because the system he put in, and they've been moving without the ball a lot of times like that. And then he got a lot of flack for that when Durant came and said, "Why are you still with this moving without the ball and stuff like that, ball movement type system when you just give it to Durant and
Let
ISO?"
him- right.
But that works for Curry, and that'll work for a lot of other superstars if they just do that. But some people just too ball dominant and they need that ball in their hands, and they just get caught staring at the ball when they don't got the ball.
Right.
That's why I feel Houston went wrong. They try to go small ball, but when Harden getting trapped and he pass it out, he just standing. Ain't no cutting after. Ain't no doing nothing.
That's my thing. I think about the whole game. Like if you got a player just coming up the court and he getting whatever he want, you don't think a defense gonna tighten up on him and say, you know what? You're not gonna be the one to beat me. About to make your team beat me.
Right, and you see that
You know what I mean?
constantly. I'm gonna ask you this: since we see
LeBron's
LeBron's like that too, but
he's the master of doing that.
But look, LeBron is like that, but LeBron moved off ball before. He did it with Miami.
Yeah.
He was the king of cutting him and D Wade.
Man, it's like LeBron was born with a basketball manual, and he just studied and read everything, and that's what we got now. We got an awesome basketball genius mind. Like to go to 10 finals when the league is after you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't like it's a surprise.
You done hunted.
Yeah, you the hunted, and you still doing it. It's like this man has seen every basketball defense. He know how to get this open, or if you do this, he gonna do this. It's
But
like this man came out sucking his thumb reading the basketball Bible. You know what I mean?
So, but look, check this out. If you feel LeBron doesn't play off ball a lot either, but think of this: when LeBron came into the league, he was a point guard. A lot of people don't know that he played point guard for the Cavs because he wasn't that small.
He wasn't that small.
Well, he wasn't that big. I mean, he was smaller than what he was.
Didn't have a point guard.
Right. So LeBron came to the worst franchise, literally
At the time.
Yeah,
Definitely.
at the time, and he basically had the whole franchise on his shoulders, and that's what he did ever since he got in the league. So telling LeBron to play off ball once he got to Miami, because once in Cleveland, his point guard was Mo Williams, Delonte West, Daniel
Eric Snow.
Gibson, Eric Snow.
Oh, Eric Snow.
They not real point guard oriented point guards. Mo Williams was a
They
scorer
just
and a
move the
shooter.
ball,
Yeah.
bring it up
Spot
court.
up shoot. Yeah. And when he got to Miami, the point guard was Chalmers, which is also like a catch and shoot defensive player. So he mostly took over the ball handling duties for all his teams throughout his whole career. Luka the same way, but Luka has more playmakers than LeBron had with Cleveland, of course.
Right.
Has better players. It's just LeBron, it's hard to tell LeBron, oh, you gonna play all ball. And that was hard. That's why they had a lot of struggles that first year with Miami.
Right.
Him and D Wade, they knew who was gonna be the best player at the end of the day.
That's true. Who was gonna take over the reins? Who
Right.
team was this for?
They were staring at each other. A few players like,
You take it.
do your thing. I don't know who better right now. That's why D Wade said I had to tell him, bro, this your team the second year. They was gonna have another collapse, and LeBron would be his name would be tarnished because everybody still try to tarnish after that Mavs series. You one of them.
I mean, you weren't supposed to let Dirk cut up like that. Dirk let him up like single-handedly.
No, he had Jason Terry.
He had help.
He had Jason Terry.
Every night on them what you saw? That leg kick back and him driving.
But nobody
shots.
can stop that. You can't just blame the Heat for that.
Like.
And one underrated thing I like to say, I always want to get this out because nobody like to mention this underrated player that, you know what I'm about to say?
Who?
Tyson Chandler for the Mavericks.
Tyson Chandler surprisingly has the best true percentage in league history.
Look,
now they all twos now under the goal.
That's good. That's good. That's his job. Facts. You know his center. You know the center who played for Miami Heat. This trivia before the trivia.
This trivia. What year?
That year against the Mavs.
Damn.
And that whole Heat run.
Hold on. Was it Joe
Anthony,
who didn't score a point?
6'7".
He was in the game for like damn near 30 minutes.
6'7", 6'8". Tyson Chandler is 7'1".
He didn't score a point. He didn't get a rebound. He didn't get an assist.
Look, you know what Tyson Chandler invented?
What?
That tap back. That everybody do it. When the rebound, they tap it back. If you go watch that series, go look at Tyson Chandler dominate the boards and kill him. Even though LeBron had a nice meltdown, Tyson Chandler was killing Joe Anthony and Chris Bosh on the boards. Because Chris Bosh, he was 7 foot, but everybody got on Chris Bosh because he wasn't as physical, aggressive. And he was more of a finesse player.
And he played from the rim.
Right. He played, once he got there, he moved away once he got to the Heat. With the Raptors, he was body, getting down all type of ways. Same thing with Kevin Love, though.
But see, that's their hustle as far as when the organization look at you as the man, you go out there and do everything. Mm-hmm. Then I guess once you do get that help, you're like, oh, I don't have to do this. I could let him do this and I could just say right here, he'll catch me open. You know what I mean? And that's what his game basically was, that mid-range, that pick and pop.
All right. That's kind of like the LeBron effect, though, with third player.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if a pick come, I think even the man who's checking the screen man's looking at LeBron rather than the man rolling.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's like if he do get that pick, he going to the goal and flush it. Mm-hmm. If I ain't there to step it up, that's easy. But when I do step up, swing. Easy.
Swap.
You know.
Now, speaking on LeBron, we're going to talk about who do you think is one player, and you can mention some honorable mentions, who do you think will take over the NBA once LeBron retires? And how long do you think LeBron has? How many years?
I'm going to answer that first. He said he wants to play with his son. What, Brian is a junior right now? Or he is still a sophomore?
I don't know. I think he's a freshman or a sophomore.
No,
sophomore.
Yeah. So
but he just said he don't know how long he going to play. A couple games ago.
But and that's probably because we saying the fatigue. Like, this for the first time, I'm saying the fatigue.
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, he just
I can see the fatigue after he played them 3 overtime games. Of course you're going to see fatigue, but
I mean, look, career what he did.
But he had a quick turnaround, too, though. So you got to give him the benefit for that.
Yeah, LeBron.
18 years.
Boy, spent $1 million on recovery in rehab. So, I
don't even know how he can spend $1 million in 1.5 months.
Right.
No way he did that. It probably was over the course of the year, but
yeah, probably over the course of the year.
Yeah, it's probably over the course of the year in off season, but yeah, he had a 1 month turnaround, so that was tough. I know that was tough, but he still played every game this season.
Yeah, LeBron a gamer. LeBron is everything.
NBA
a GM, an NBA commissioner, owner would want for his league and franchise because he's showing the kids, and that's what I say that a lot. It's about showing the kids that next generation. You're not about to have buku grown men going out there and being eligible for the draft. No, these for the kids, and you showing it don't take the quickest crossover. You showing it don't take 50-foot jumpers.
Yep.
You showing it take pure basketball knowledge, and LeBron has that 100%. That's why
IQ on a billion.
I got my partners, LeBron fans, and I respect him to a fullest because, like I said, he has an unmatched game. I don't think we're going to see for a while. 10 finals, what kid is going to do that in the future? With other kids coming out of the same degree.
You know more coming on.
You know? Yeah, definitely. I think We about to have Buku Curry babies.
No, I'm saying more coming, more finals, not more.
Oh, more finals. Oh, well, yeah. As long as LeBron's with AD, and I think
pray
if
for
you,
AD. He just had a Achilles strain.
yeah. Shout out to my dog. He's still one of my goats. Even though he left.
I forgot you're a Pelly's fan. They hard.
Yeah. What Bulls? Bulls
Bulls
number one.
he from Chicago and he played for your hometown. So New
Yeah.
Orleans.
So it went hand in hand.
All right. So who you think gonna take over?
Take over
After LeBron leaves.
After LeBron's gone.
And I would like to say, I don't know. It could have. I would like to say KD, but KD is like a little bit younger than LeBron. And when LeBron retire, I can't say KD because he gonna be probably out the door too.
Right,
because KD
or if
has
you do see a lot of success, it'll be the fact that LeBron gone.
Right, and KD had a couple big injuries with his lower extremities, so I think he ain't gonna play till as long as LeBron play. LeBron 36 right now. KD what 32, 33?
Yeah.
So I don't think he gonna when LeBron retire, I think KD probably go out a year or two after.
Well, when we talked about it, I was giving KD
talking to
2.
Mike.
I was giving a number 2. But as far as the future, I'm gonna go Steph. Honorable mentions though would be
How old is Steph?
Steph should be probably 30, 29, something like that.
Nah, he not 29.
He came in 2007.
He went to college though. Steph Curry 32.
32. So you talking about 4 years younger than LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because
So you think Steph gonna take over?
yeah, not just on play, not just it's what you showing the kids. Who the kids
Durant
gonna
32
look.
too.
Well, yeah.
So I could say Durant.
You
4
could
years
say Durant,
younger.
yeah, you could
I
say
thought
that.
he was 34. So Durant's 32.
Yeah, you could say Durant, but I think Curry is gonna mold the next generation.
Because it's kind of like LeBron took over the league when Kobe was on his. A lot of people was battling with Kobe and LeBron when who was taking over.
A lot of
when
people.
LeBron was taking over. Rest in peace, Kobe. But when LeBron was overcoming Kobe, when everybody, a lot of people thought LeBron was the best player since 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
Even when Kobe was winning championships.
LeBron's first finals, they started giving him the King moniker.
Yeah, 2007 when he got swept. But I don't know. I think LeBron really snatched it once he really got to Miami and solidified that ring. And I think that's when a lot of people really like, all right, this dude, he on a different level. He better than Kobe. Now Kobe was on the tail end of his career.
And I think that's what it was. Like teams fans of the game was waiting on LeBron to win. Because if he still to this day, if he wouldn't have a ring,
yeah, you can't say he the best player.
You know what I mean?
It's just like Giannis. It's just like It's like
He'll
KD
never
got
get
his
put over the threshold. Right.
KD got his rings, but the way he got him with Curry and Clay, a lot of people still give him pushback for that. A lot of people still be like, "Oh, you won it with the greatest team ever." That's why a lot of people. I think if KD would have won with OKC and beat LeBron, a lot of people would have just be like, "Man, KD beat LeBron head up with a fair and square team." So I think a lot of people will have KD as the best player. But since he beat him with the Warriors. And not to mention the team LeBron had in 2018. Not 17, because he still had Kyrie. But Kyrie left, and Love was Love. So in his team was 2018 was George Hill, J.R. Smith, we had Rodney Hood.
No, I'm thinking the year they won.
No, that's 16.
Amani Shepherd.
Yeah, that's 16. But that's the 2018 is the game where George Hill missed the free throw. J.R. Smith forgot about the clock.
Trump.
That was 2018. So
for that Henny.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people get pushback on KD. And Giannis, he just ain't get over the hump yet. And he got too many playoff struggles.
And I think Giannis would be a Charles Barkley.
Think he'll be a job if he don't win a ring?
Yeah, he's gonna be the Charles. I think he's
so young though.
He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
He already a 2-time MVP. He gonna be a Hall of Famer.
It's gonna come probably at the end of his career. Because I like Giannis because of his loyalty. He could have went anywhere this summer. He could have went anywhere.
Well, next summer.
Oh, that was in talk this year, huh?
No, he was on his last year this year.
To try to renegotiate.
Yeah, and he renegotiated.
Right. Well, you're right. So next summer, he could go anywhere, but I don't think he will. I
Well,
think
he's not gonna go. He signed.
I think he's staying with Milwaukee.
Yeah, he signed 5
but
years.
they're not gonna give him no help.
He's 26.
He'll get it late in his career.
A ring?
I see.
Well, who you think
I
winning
see
rings the next?
old Chris Paul
winning one?
hooking up.
It's not happening.
I see LeBron.
He
probably
got a
started getting
team.
him out.
You don't think?
Phoenix?
No, I'm saying the Bucks. You don't think Giannis have a team to win a championship? They went
Coming
to
out
the
the
finals.
East?
They went to the conference finals and lost 4-2 to Kawhi and them. To the Raptors when Kawhi went. You don't think they got a better team than they was 2 years ago?
They do, but
They got Drew Holiday. Chris Middleton is better. Brooke Lopez, perfect center for Giannis.
I don't see it.
Man, no way.
So you see Milwaukee getting not a ring, a finals appearance?
No, not with the Nets. Not since the Nets
See what I'm
traded
saying?
for Harden.
Now, if the Nets would have came, of course, look, like the Bucks, Giannis to me is the next greatest, best player as far as with the ball in his hand coming up the court. Now, playoff time, that's yet to be seen. Because we only saw it against, 2 series? And he struggled.
You know what I feel like, though, nowadays? I feel like playoff struggles are over.
Exaggerated?
Yes, because, like,
Not really.
I feel like it is because LeBron had his playoff struggles. Kobe had his playoff struggles.
How much grief did LeBron get? How much grief does a player get for not showing up? Look at Kawhi.
No, it's not about LeBron not showing up, though. It was about LeBron's team back then. The thing about Giannis, it's about him. He not showing up. His team.
Because he the star player,
yeah, he the star player. LeBron was showing up and losing with no team, as we talked about his point guards.
I mean, that's another reason why I give LeBron a lot of upside. What he did before
LeBron scored 25
rings.
points in a row against the Pistons. The Pistons that beat Shaq and Kobe Lakers.
LeBron had a better shot coming in the league.
That's why LeBron was in a better position. It's all about Giannis' shot, dog. Once he gets something,
I think it's his frame. It's his
think
frame. You know how certain baseball players, if they wide at the top, long arms, they able to hit dingers. Him, he built like a baseball player. That's too much.
I just think it's too much of a set shot. He has to be set to shoot. He can't shoot on the move. He can't shoot off the dribble.
Nah, he can't.
I think he just got to expand his game, and he trying. He's shooting more.
He is. I agree. When I look at Giannis, I see a guy who gonna work hard, do everything that's asked of him.
It's just hard to develop that jumper.
It is. Especially when you're moving.
Right.
Especially when you got.
When you got to shoot that set shot first, then get to the moving.
Right.
Then perfect that moving. LeBron, 18 years in, and he developed. You can see the transcend how his jumper got better.
Right.
He shoot from half court now, some logo shot.
He pulling it.
Yeah. And that come with time, bro. And Giannis early in his career. Giannis just started shooting about 2-3 years ago. So
I mean, that's the effect as far as what we saw with Kobe. Kobe was the inside slasher.
Right.
Then he just expanded that post game, then turnaround.
Yep.
So I mean, it's all about, and I think that's the best basketball player as far as talent wise. A guy who could do any move.
Yeah, score at 3
got it all
levels.
in his arsenal.
Score at 3 levels, defend. That's why I would say it could be Kawhi or KD.
Kawhi, KD.
But even that's why I don't really be want to pick them because they kind of old. Like I see them as like they in there with LeBron right now. At least his age.
The now generation.
Yeah.
When you talk about the next generation.
It's crazy though. I see them as now, but LeBron been in the league for 18 years, so they not like in this generation, but they grew into his generation because that's who he been facing the last few years.
Checking this stuff.
He been facing Curry, Durant, Kawhi. That's why I feel like that. Right. But I feel Kawhi could do it. I don't know about Durant because of his injury. That's the only reason I'm saying that. His injury history. No, that's the only reason I'm saying that.
My honorable mention.
Let's go with some young guys.
Zion.
If same thing with the jump shot.
Yes.
If you gonna say that about Giannis,
he works on his jump shot, but I think Zion has more of that ability because it's something that we saw him.
He doesn't shoot jumpers either.
You got to be open. Catch him on a wing wide open, he'll pull him. But
let me see how many jumpers Zion shot this year.
This season, probably like 20. If that.
Zion Williamson, 3-pointers this season.
But he's so tough inside.
Giannis so tough inside.
No, when I say tough inside, Zion not that tall. He's tall, but he's like borderline full height. You know what I mean?
Yeah, John's
But he come in and like move. And if
And
you don't
he's
get
shorter,
it, he
huh?
going to get the rebound and putting it back up over you.
What his 3-point attempt? Zion has
15. He 3 for 15.
it says 0.5 attempts. Let me see how many. I don't see Zion yet. And so I can see some honorable mentions. I give Luka. I can give Luka. I can give I like Donovan Mitchell.
Oh yeah, I like the Spider. The Spider reminds
who else?
me of Dame. Like I think they got that
I can
same
see
similar
Jokic.
game.
Oh, Dame.
Dame Dollar.
Oh, he shot totals this year 3-pointers. He shot 13. He's made 4.
See, I was close. I said 3 for 15. He don't shoot that many, but
30%. It's like that's not enough.
it's not enough. But I don't think that's what's expected of him.
He shot how many threes he shot last year?
Probably under that. Because he was an inside focus.
He shot 14 last year.
See? And that's going round out to
But he only played 24 games.
Yeah, the play-in.
And he shot like 6 his first game. Remember when he went
He
5
hit
for 5?
4 in a row.
Yes, like that was the first game.
We thought we was gonna see more of it though.
Then Alvin Gentry took the man out. Man. All right, man. This was a good episode. I got a couple trivia questions for my guy. And he wanted a couple 90s questions. So I'm gonna give him a couple 90s questions. And the first one is this is a 2002 question. Who was the number 2 pick in the 2002 NBA draft?
Number 2?
Yep.
2002. Let me go with my cheat
What
sheet.
you do?
Hold on, cause
Put the phone up, man.
No, I ain't Googling it. No, fuck. It ain't even up no more. I don't know that one.
I'll give you the first pick.
Because 2002.
I'll give you the first pick.
Who's drafted number 1?
Yao Ming.
Who came behind him?
Player from Duke.
Talking about Reddick?
Jay Williams.
Jay Williams, my Chicago.
All right. Second one.
Boy.
Who led the league in points in 1998?
Team or individual?
Individual. Points per game. It was 26.9, I believe.
26.9. Was it Karl Malone?
Allen Iverson. 0 for 2.
Rookie
Last
season?
one.
No, that one is rookie season. 96 was his rookie season.
Last one.
Last one. I'm 0 for 2 right now.
Who won the championship in 1999?
1999.
Uh-huh.
That is the great San Antonio Spurs.
And who did they beat?
The New York Knickerbockers.
Okay, you're 1 for 3.
1 for 3. I hit a 3. That was the one to win the game.
You 1 for 3, you hear me? 33%.
It ain't about the ones you miss. It's about the one you need to win the game. You hear me?
All right, y'all. I really enjoyed this episode.
Me too.
Y'all got to comment and tell me if I beat up on them. Y'all definitely got to comment about them.
It wasn't that bad.
Them all-time starting fives. We gonna play the 2K. He got the PS5. I don't got the PS5. We got to play on that up. We gonna run a series of our all-time starting five. Can we create that? We gonna have to create a team, huh?
We'll probably have to. Damn. If there's a will, there's a way. Just let me think. Cause we probably could set up.
We could do a fantasy draft
and do the fantasy draft
and put trade override and
so
just trade for every player we want.
Yeah, we could do it like
all
that.
right, see, we got to do that. We gonna play all 5. We gonna put fatigue on. We gonna just play with them 5.
I don't know. Let them decide to see if we should come back with a bench. Because
I think we should come back with a bench.
Come back with a bench because I think
at least
you
3
can't
players on the
play
bench.
the game of basketball
No
with
fatigue.
just 5. Yeah,
I think we should come back with only 3.
because the bench matters a lot. Bench matters a lot.
Yeah, my bench gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I think what you think I'm lacking at, my bench gonna provide.
You gonna need it. You might as well get Curry, Dame, all shooters off the bench.
I'm gonna swing it to Shaq. They gonna get out the way, and Shaq gonna go
Shaq
to work.
gonna kill Kareem, huh?
Then
Never.
if that ain't working,
Kareem on that,
I'm gonna give it to Duncan.
and LeBron gonna be on him. LeBron gonna be on him. But all right, man. All time, we gonna get that started though, cause we gonna get that series in all time. We really enjoyed the episode, man. Once again, my dude 23J, and you want to tell him what 23 stand for?
That's a rap name that I say is gonna be completely me.
in the zone.
It ain't 2-3 is not because of Jordan. It's not because of basketball defense. It's because of my 2 boys and 3 girls.
2 boys, 3 girls. So that comes back to the family-oriented thing, man. Once again, my guy on here, NBA guru. I call him an NBA guru.
Really NFL. You see me with the baseball jersey, so I know a little bit about
He all around, but he gonna be on here more. We gonna be talking sports, man. TaeVi uals podcast, sports talk with my man Jay, and we out.
What you mean what I think? You think I'm in the locker room saying?
Look at the matchup. Look at the matchup. Who you think? What? Kel, I better. What team you think better? Well, starting 5.
If this team, oh shit. If I was to look at this team, like on the court, like real life,
You would pick mine.
I don't know. Like I'm stuck. No cap.
I got 399s. You got 399.
I must say, paint work.
Paint work, you got it.
Paint work.
But I got don't forget I got AD coming off the bench.
I got Steph Curry who can stretch the floor.
I ain't gonna do nothing.
With stretches.
You right. Let's go. I'm gonna dunk on somebody else again. I don't play over. Game 1. Don't run through, Kobe. Ah, the bum. That nigga tough. 2-0, 2-0. Sweep is here. What you think, Cap? Sweep? Sweep?
You gotta fight back, man.
Fight back. He better punch. He needs some haymakers right now, because Kobe ain't playing. Kobe ain't playing.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
One more, Kobe. One more. Come on, Kobe. Kobe. There we go. He ain't good under pressure like that. What? Pick it, Cal. It's on you. I ain't about to kill my nigga, J. I'm gonna let you do it. Double up. Yes, sir. Get Curry. Get out there, Kobe. Get out. Put an A out. Yo, one more. One more, see him go.
First vlog. Hey, it had to be my dude Jay, but I know how to pick a team. You next, Cal? Yeah, huh?
Gentlemen sweep. You fought, bro. You fought back. Couple haymakers. 2K helped you a little bit with the cheating, though. That was a close one.
I want to say thank you to all my supporters. Everybody who supports the TaeVi uals podcast. It was a tough 5 games. We got him out of that old coach. What you think about the last game, dog?
That shit was fake, man.
Cavino.
Way up court. Third right there.
It was a close one. That was a tough series to say it was only 5 games. The first 2 games was horrible. Last 3 was tight. I pulled it out though, y'all. Look at that lineup, son. Kobe, LeBron, Kawhi, KD, AD, Kareem.
Now we can say I'm the undisputed 2K champ. At least my all-time team better than his all-time team. Y'all give us some comments. Let him know what he got to do to change his team. If his team was better than mine, but he just ain't execute right. I think my team killers. All 5. LeBron the MVP. As usual.
man. 88 years old, still balling.
Until next time, everybody.